As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 20. Here are the Bears now for their one.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Dancing away at the 35. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And that last run good enough to have him surpass for his career, get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
A first down carry for Henry. Travis Jones makes a tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, May. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. First and goal at the 1. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Zach Ertz. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now back onto the field. Here comes the Cowboys defense. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast. Going to set up their own offense. Gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 95 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
They'll throw with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He dumps it off for Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's May. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 7.
Throwing here is May. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's May. They set up the screen for Henry. And shedding through the tackle.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play action. Tagovailoa. Pierce has it knocked loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
The offense retains possession.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the shotgun, it's May. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Go ahead. Ready?
Here's Tua. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Bears first down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Here's 2nd and 7.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago touchdown. Alec Pierce, 48 yards. And the Bears are back within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make our score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Let's start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Shit, I didn't realize my mic was muted in the fucking stream. That's crazy.
Henry up the middle. Bryson Taylor's got room to run. To the
I don't know if Vaughn's still watching. If he is, hello. How you doing, bro?
The season, they come in good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last.
Here's 2nd and 8. This will go to Henry out wide. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. A solid stiff arm. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
May now off the bootleg. He hits blue. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. From the 21, and here's 2nd and 5.
At the Bears' 21-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. May looking to run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Henry not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
20. Good. For a Bears. First down. First and 10.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Hey, come on, two. Come on. Ready. Ready, two.
Tua sets up to pass it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
On play action, here's Tua. That's caught left side with tight end Pitts. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 19 yards away. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Prater for the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
To the air, May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Again to Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shaken up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. They'll run. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. But he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go ahead.
Tua going to throw. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 43-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Able to hit his target Lamb. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Second and 10. Here's May. Completes it to Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
The 47-yard line.
Throwing here is May. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
62-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And this is Tim Patrick. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the 1,000-yard receiver from a year ago, Zay Flowers. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Colts are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Falcons are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. May. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they go play action with May. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 25 yards that time.
First down. First and goal, Dallas.
What's that? Baby, what's that?
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
To Alex Pierce. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fighting through. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now.
1st and 10.
They go play action now. May.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's May. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the ball the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here. Line at the 3. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
They'll throw with May.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
A 1st down carry for Henry. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sean Gibson brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46.
Looking to throw. May looking to run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's May. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. May looking to run. And they'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
13 yards on the play. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He hits Blue. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Now fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden Blue, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Off the play action. Tagovailoa.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's blitz.
A good pickup. 17 yards and a Bear first down.
That's another Bears first down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Bears first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings.
He'll try and do this himself. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here? Would give them the late lead. And they'll send the tight end.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own and take a fourth-quarter lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Well, time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. From the shotgun, May with it. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. From the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. Finds Pickens outright. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
To the air, May.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll drop the throw.
This will go to Henry out wide.
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
They're going on fourth down, May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. Tua going to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Here's Tua.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for the Bears.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
On the handoff to
This is Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards brings up fourth down.
Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They're going to throw. May. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Brings up third down and 4.
From the gun on third down, it's May.
Going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Time not on their side. They've got one timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10.
Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's got this down to the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Throwing here is May. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They'll throw with May.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. To throw, it's May.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Cowboys 36.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Come on, 2. Okay, T. Ready, two stinger. Turbo one.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Ready, two.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Chicago, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week.